Motherfucking King's Quarter in this bitch.
Nigga. To this day. I'm not even a little bit sorry. Like, it's not even close. My blackness and yours.
You are hot. Y'all ready? I ain't with none of that bullshit. No, I'm sorry, bro. It's really getting there. We back.
Back.
And we didn't think we was gonna be doing this shit this soon.
Not this soon.
What's beef times 2, my nigga?
Yeah.
Yo,
It's bad. It's bad out here.
this has been a crazy weekend. Or should I say week? Week?
It's been bad.
Yo.
Man, listen. What's crazy though, I gotta give props to Meg with the Hiss record.
Okay.
Cause I feel like she's the one who really sparked all this off.
Spark the beefing again?
Like, yeah, when she
Think
came
so?
out and she was like, they was acting like they mad at Megan. Need to be mad at Megan's Law.
Hey,
And
man.
like people took that as like her dissing Nicki, which I did too. But it seemed like she was really just shooting at Drake. Like her talking about posting up in a bad, like a bad chick with the different accents. You remember that?
Yeah,
like that
I
whole
do.
whole
I
record,
do.
I feel like she was like shooting at
Drake?
Yeah.
Well, it's a lot of people dumping at Drake, yo. A lot of people dumping at Drizzy, and
I didn't see it coming. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I ain't see all of this smoke coming. I mean, to a point, to an extent, I'm gonna give him his props. Like he not back, he ain't back down. So, you know, but
Not until the nuke dropped.
God,
He was doing good, bro. Like we was having
Yo.
a good battle, and
Nah, see, well, everything changed when Euphoria dropped. Everything changed at that moment.
see, I feel like he's still like Euphoria. I feel like Euphoria, and then Drake's reply, Family Matters. Like I was like, oh, okay, that was a great reply. Like he was able to
Nah,
like address
see,
everything.
See, Family Matters was where he fucked up, though.
He
That's where he fucked up.
he messed up because he thought it was over. Like he thought that was like the big joker.
No, and now we got 69, nigga. You a freaky ass nigga. You a 69 god. Run for your life. Yo. Yo.
Like I want to say like Kendrick really did. This is like his back to back, and I'm not even talking about I'm not talking about how he dropped multiple times, because he did Euphoria and then he did 616, which was like where he was like back to back. I like that record. I'm gonna get back to that for the record. Like him talking about, okay, I'm gonna drop again. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about like with back to back, you had like the quotables. It was like if
Getting bodied by a singing nigga.
right, like your girl tour, award tour. This ain't what she meant when she told you to open up for. Like it was just those catchy, like
Getting
everybody in
bodied
the
by a
club
singing
type
nigga,
thing. Yeah, and like
Shout out to my boss, bitches, wife and niggas.
right.
Make
sure you hit her with the prenup.
Yeah,
like
nah, I feel you. Yeah.
And so like the newest, not like that, not like what's it called?
Oh, Not Like Us?
Yeah, Not Like Us, like the Not Like Us record.
Oh,
I feel like
nah,
it's
yo, I'm on that shit,
it's
bro.
back to back.
Freaky ass nigga, you a 69 god. Run
nigga
for
said-
your life. Yo, he called him a freaky ass nigga.
You try to catch a chord, but it's probably a minor. Like this is like
but
there's so many quotables.
But that was a rebuttal for that. I heard you.
Day Free?
I heard Day Free.
Yeah.
Like he hit him back with that.
But like
he
that,
hit him back with that extendo.
but
and
even
I'm
that
like, yo.
flow was
Yeah,
like the
yeah.
Kendrick's for free.
Oh yeah.
Cause like he was
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, like that nigga from the comp that said this ain't,
Ain't
free
free.
though.
Yeah.
Like that's you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But
Yo, the shit wild, bro. The shit wild. Let's get into
Kendrick
it.
really Kendrick really the boogeyman.
Yeah, cause like the Euphoria track, man. Like from Euphoria to 616 to Meet the Grams, bro. Like the way that everything, the mood shifted, and I'm not talking about like I'm just talking about the whole idea behind the song. Like Euphoria, like he went after Drake's image, he went after the nigga's character and shit like that, you know, and he went from going after his character to nah, nigga, it's over. Like he basically like trying to 50 Cent the nigga, bro. Like that's where he going right now. He going to 50 Cent. This nigga.
You think he's trying to Ja Rule him?
Yeah, because
The
like,
the prophecy is fulfilled. I
Yeah,
never want
'cause
to hear another noun or verb from you
look,
niggas.
man, that nigga is fucking yes. Let the hate flow through you. Like fucking, they
It's
told
bad.
Kendrick to kill him, and they was like, do it.
Right, but like it's like we're at the repass, and then Kendrick pulled out another weapon and just started shooting.
Yeah,
Like,
bro, because it's just like
I
that
thought
nigga-
Meet the Grams was it. I thought that was it.
Yo, I did too, and then he was like, "Oh wait, the day is not over." Freaky ass nigga, you're a 69 god. Run for your life. Freaky, yo, that shit is crazy, yo. Cause like I said, Euphoria, he just came at his character, came at his insecurities, and I'm like, yo, cool. We still keeping this in the realm of like, still like going from Euphoria. What's the Drake shit? Tailor Made and goddamn push ups.
Yeah, Tailor Made was
like that.
That was
like,
bad.
Yeah, but still, still going through all of that, it was still going through all of that. It was still about the pain.
You keep saying that.
It was nah. I'm saying it still seemed that way. Just listening to the tracks, listening to the lyrics, listening to how they came at him, it was still like, all right, cool. This is cool. Like me checking in on a penmanship.
I still
But
feel
once,
like it was,
once we got to Family Matters
Euphoria.
once we got to Family Matters
and Meet the Grams,
I was like, all right, this shit went left now because
I told you it was starting off as left.
Like it ain't no more rap shit.
He said it's
going
about
on now.
love and hate, and I'm the biggest hater. I hate the way that you talk.
But
the
he
way
also
that you walk.
said-
I hate the way that you dress.
But he also said this a friendly fade.
He was
we can
lying.
keep it rap. He said speak on the family, Crody. Someone bleeding your family, Crody. If you listen to Family Matters, Drake did what he told him not to do, and then he took it there with that Meet the Grams. He would have never dropped that track if Drake would have fucking kept it a certain way with that fucking Family Matters shit.
Yeah.
Like he warned that nigga in Euphoria, like, bro, we could keep going back and forth, but don't cross this line,
Right.
Because I'm gonna take it there. I'm gonna cross it. All he said, don't tell no lies about me, and I won't tell no truth about you. He warned this nigga.
Which is great, because like
He warned this nigga, and like literally, I gotta bring up Jermaine, bro.
I was right.
No,
I was right. J. Cole saw what happened. I saw on Twitter, nigga said that he was Doctor Strange. He looked at all the possibilities, and that's why he bowed. That's why he bowed out. Like J. Cole, I'm telling you, Cole
bro.
knew he ain't have enough hate in his heart for this.
Listen,
Kendrick hates that nigga. Drake hates Kendrick.
Listen, bro.
It was always gonna go left.
Listen, I'm gonna sit with you on halfway through, and then we gotta fucking split off into different universes, my nigga, because like as it comes to what the big three, the J. Cole came at this nigga's bars, he came at this nigga's music.
Yeah. And
I believe that they were on that level where it would have stayed there. It wouldn't have gotten to this. And because of that, like, I gotta reference Euphoria. Like, he warned this nigga. And he said, bro, in Euphoria, he said there's 3 goals left. And 2 of them hugging and kissing on stage.
That was crazy.
And then he said, I love him to death. I'll explain that. In 8 bars, I'll explain that phrase. Skip forward 8 bars. You know, some of y'all niggas can't count bars, but then he goes in and he
Colin
says,
Arbs among friends. If
listen,
not,
that's what I'm
saying.
saying. He said he goes in, he says, yo, I'm a stingy nigga. That crown is heavy. I pray that y'all my real friends. He's talking about Cole. He's talking about Cole and Aubrey Graham. He said, I pray they my real friends, because if not, I'm YNW Melly. Which means Drake came back like they wasn't real friends, and he fucking YNW. He hit you with that murder on my mind.
I feel like
he hit him with that shit, B.
I just feel like he know he ain't his friend. Like, he know he ain't like that. That's why he said in it where he said, I was surprised that you wanted that feature request. Like, I'm
surprised you wanted the feature address, because you know that mean you got some shit to address.
Right. Like, we ain't friends. I don't like you. No, I'm not going to do a feature for you. I feel like that's where Kendrick was coming from, or at least that's how I took it. The fact
I
that
feel like if they would have addressed whatever Kendrick was talking about, then he probably would have did that.
I feel like
feature,
he
nigga,
already addressed
because,
it on the
niggas,
record.
I got you, but men do men things, bro. Men do men things, and if it's real like that, and we really real like that, and you put it out there publicly, hey, bro, keep this shit friendly. If you speak on my family, nigga, bop! Hey, that's what he got. That's what he got, bro. That's what he got. I'm telling you, yo, base.
I don't know. I just know that like we're not gonna get it, but I feel like we need things to be answered. Like Drake said, Kendrick's a wife beater. Like he said it multiple times.
He did say it, and then, but at the same time, like if you go through, this is my own personal analysis. When I go through the Meet the Grams track, and he talked about the third verse where he was addressing man's alleged daughter.
Yeah.
When he was addressing that, and he said, "This is why I made Mr. Morale, so the little babies could cope and shit." Yo, I'm gonna call bullshit on that. I know what you did, Kendrick. You dropped Mr. Morale so you could drop all your demons off on us, so that when you was on demon time, the nigga can't say nothing because you already put it out there, bro. It was strategy. It was smart. I feel you, bro. I feel you. And look, I'm going to double down as what did I say when we talked about the album when it came out? As beautiful as I thought it was,
yeah,
and as much as I appreciated it,
yeah.
I still don't like it. I still don't like the album. I like what he was doing on the album. I can appreciate it.
Yeah,
but it didn't have no replay value for me.
I mean,
on the music side,
I didn't like it for different reasons.
Yeah,
like, and again, we're talking about like hypocrisy. Like if Kendrick's coming at Drake saying like, "Yo, your man's is a sexual deviant. Like he likes girls."
Oh, then you had and then you was talking.
And then you have Kodak Black, who admitted, like pled guilty.
Yeah, I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? Like
I feel you. And it's funny that you say that because that was the hardest song on the entire album. That was the one song that actually had replay value.
See, I can't
on that whole album. I'm talking about it from a
musical standpoint.
From a musical standpoint, that was the only song that was like an actual good song.
No, I hear you. It's just I can't do it. Like I don't.
I got you. We got me and you got completely different.
I don't
views
listen to Tory after he shot Meg. I still haven't listened to the Ye album when Kanye was like slavery was a choice. Like Kodak Black.
Oh.
Like I can't listen to it. Yeah,
shit.
like I just can't. There's certain things I can't do.
That shit touched you, huh?
It broke my heart.
It touched you.
But like,
it's funny because like
there's hypocrisy with both of these people. Like
I get where you come
Kendrick
from.
saying, "Hey, you have somebody in your camp that you pay money to," and he's talking about Baka Not Nice. That's who he's speaking about. Baka Not Nice. If you look it up, he was guilty for sex trafficking. He had this person that he was acting like he was dating and then like sold her in the prostitution.
Man's
like
that's wicked, bro. That's crazy. That's nasty work, bro.
He was in prison for like 13 years, I think. And you hear
13 calendars for that.
You hear like Drake shout him out on. I was just listening to If You're Reading This Is Too Late again, and he's like, "It might be a parade when Baka get back on the road." And like this is while Baka is in jail after he was convicted for what he did. And then Baka gets out, and now he's OVO and is like one of Drake's shooters, allegedly.
That's his alleged ooter.
Drake wrote, what is it called? When dancing like Usher, when he danced in the rain. Like whatever that hit song that Baka had.
That song was hard,
Drake,
bro.
It was.
That shit was hard.
But like Drake wrote that. And so like both of y'all are dealing with sexual deviance.
Yeah.
And if it's true that Drake himself is a predator, he gotta go. And
Drake, I heard you like him young.
And if it's true that Kendrick is an abuser, he gotta go.
Yeah.
Like I get it.
Is or was, because that's my point. That's kind of where I'm going with the Mr. Morale album.
Go ahead.
That's where I'm kind of going with the Mr. Morale album. I feel like, and I don't like speaking like on like this is how I feel because you know I'm a pretty cut and dry nigga, but like, it was seen that he put it all out there.
He talk about beating people.
Huh?
He talk about putting
No,
hands on
I'm
people.
saying like it was seen that he put all like whatever demons that he was dealing with, whatever fucking shitty things that he had going on inside him. It feels like that was his. I wouldn't call it repentance, but it was like more like, hey, look, I'm a man. I ain't perfect. Blase blah. I'm giving it to y'all. I'm bringing y'all more into my life on like, you know, me working on myself, this, that, and the third.
What do we say at the end of every podcast? Wash your hands and what?
Well, oh yeah, wash your hands and keep yourself. But
Facts.
yeah, but you said he didn't. You said he didn't talk about it on the album, right?
He didn't.
He didn't.
He didn't talk about it with nothing. But I'm saying, if it's true,
If it's true,
that nigga gotta go. I
If
got
it's true.
smoked to
Well,
Dr.
see,
Dre
this is
forever
you
because
said
of
if
D
it's true.
Barnes. He put hands on her because of Miss Chalet. He put hands on her. Like, these are documented facts. And allegedly, he put hands on the woman he just divorced. Dr. Dre is an abuser. I got smoked forever for him. I don't care if it was in the past.
You got smoke for the female abusers? Serious question.
Nigga, what? I got
No.
smoked for abusers.
Okay, all right, cool.
Yeah, I don't.
You said
like,
abusers. You did say abusers.
Facts. I don't. They're.
Hey, you keeping the same energy.
Come on, bro. You know me. Don't do that.
We straight, bro.
Bro,
we straight.
don't do
Keep
that.
same
You already
energy.
know.
Yeah,
Bro,
absolutely.
Dr. Dre is an abuser. And so the fact that he's still platform and Kendrick is running behind him under Aftermath, like, if we're going to talk about it, let's talk about it.
Hey, throw them stones, nigga.
You
Fuck
can't,
it.
you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't claim integrity in one area and then you moving like that.
I feel you.
That's how I feel. There are
feel you.
people who, I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm not saying I'm not a hypocrite. Like, but as big of a R. Kelly fan as I was, and then I saw Surviving R. Kelly, I said, no.
Look, nigga, like, I'm going to keep it real. I ain't watching none of that bullshit. It's very simple. I look at it from a factual standpoint. The nigga there was evidence found against him for that shit. He was convicted of that shit.
Right.
So when niggas have the conversation of, you know, hey, like, yo, I know he did this and that, but like, you know, you can't take away from his music. Like, I used to have that argument until he was actually like convicted of these things, and then I'm like, yo, I can't even make that argument no more because I'm like, yo, now when I listen to his music, it's like, oh, this nigga was talking about kids, bro.
Right.
Like, that shit is
like,
weird.
you can't separate
Like,
the music.
like on that aspect, I can't because it's just like, yo,
that's literally
like,
what he was talking about.
Like, we know the type of music that R. Kelly made, and I'm just like, oh, yo, is this nigga talking about kids, yo?
And
like,
he's
that
like,
shit weird.
It's documented. Like,
Yeah.
on Vibe, the R. Kelly in Public announcement, first album, listen
Yeah.
to Vibe. He says, he starts listing all these people who have the vibe.
Yeah.
And he says, little Aaliyah's got it. And Aaliyah was like 14 at the time. That's weird.
Yeah, don't say that shit.
You have, I think it was Bump and Grind remix.
Yo.
I didn't even know it existed. Like, R. Kelly had Aaliyah singing
yo.
about sexual acts as a child. Like,
Yo.
she was not an adult. This, you can't
Yo.
separate art from, like, he's writing about his sexual exploits,
yeah, I think, yeah,
and they're with children.
Based on the premise, yeah, you like certain shit you can't separate.
Facts.
But we getting off topic. We talking about Robert Kelly, man.
I mean, we talking about abusers. Like, that's what I'm saying.
Nah, nigga, we talking about beef.
I'm saying, though, like Kendrick said, hey, Drake,
Yeah, nah, I feel you.
you're an abuse. He said,
Nah, I feel you.
certified, what did he say? Like, certified pedophile? Like, he was talking crazy. 69 boy, like, you freaky. You
Freaky
a weirdo.
ass nigga,
like,
you a 69 god.
right. Like,
Run for your life.
I don't know. I feel like
Yo.
it's all connected. I do.
I feel you. I can get where you coming from.
'Cause, like, if
I
we're
can
gonna
definitely
talk
get
about
where you
it, let's
coming
talk
from.
about
I
it.
get where you coming from.
It,
I get where
you know what I'm
coming
saying?
from.
Like,
yeah.
Also on Drake's side, Drake saying like, "Hey, you're a woman beater," but then in the previous verse, he's talking about who's a real gang member. He shouted out CB.
Yeah.
Who's CB? Chris Brown.
Yeah.
Who is an abuser.
That's who he's talking about, CB.
Yeah. He said, "You know who even bang like CB?" He's talking about Chris Brown.
So this is just off the Rihanna situation, right?
No, it's not.
There's other cases.
Yes, that's why.
That's what. That's what I'm
why
asking.
Karrueche has a restraining
'Cause
order against him.
I don't be like I told you, bro. Like I don't know these niggas.
I'm not saying I know him.
No, what I'm saying is like I don't know these niggas. So like for me,
Yeah.
when it come to most of these niggas, like I just only care about their music. I don't really give a fuck about what they be having going on. And when I say that, I'm not saying like, oh, if they do some fuck shit, I don't care about it. What I'm saying is when I'm checking for them, it's only for their music. So whatever they be having going on outside of the music, I don't be paying attention to that. When I hear about it, then I'll check for it.
Right.
But 10 times out of 10, if I hear some shit about Jay-Z, if it ain't got nothing to do with music or the business moves he making within music, I'll address it when I hear about it, type shit. You know what I mean? That's what I mean by like when I say I don't know these niggas, I don't care what they got going on because like I'm like, I just want the music from them.
Yeah.
You know, I just want the music. The other shit, I'll address it when I hear it, when I get to it. But that's kind of how it is with me.
All right.
Like I said, I don't have no ties to these niggas like that.
I don't either. And I don't got no loyalty to these niggas either.
Yeah. I feel you.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
Like, I've been enjoying this. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah. Absolutely.
This has been fun.
Absolutely. It has been to a point I did feel like I felt like it was good for hip hop, and then to a point I'm like, all right, dang, like the more personal shit.
Somebody gonna die.
I'm not even taking it there either.
I'm not even talking about like them two, but you know how it is.
Nah,
like,
I feel you.
Niggas love each other, and like the people in the crew, like the auxiliary people. I feel like that's where it happens.
Yeah, because the more personal shit go,
when that happened,
niggas started fighting.
Right,
niggas was getting stabbed.
Right, and it wasn't 50 Cent or Ja Rule. It was the people around them.
Nah, nigga, that nigga 50 Cent definitely got stabbed by a black child, bro.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he stabbed that nigga, bro. Them niggas fought at the Hit Factory, bro. Like they talked about it they talked about that shit, bro. And he poked that nigga. Pause. But yeah, they talked about that shit, and that was the thing. Like when that beef comes up, the 50 and Ja Rule shit, like
that was like street. Like,
that was real beef.
Yeah,
that was real beef bought into rap.
Right.
You know what I mean? So like.
Supreme Team and all that.
That's what I'm saying. That was a whole different type of scenario to the point where like
that's why you said like
that's what to the point where I'm like 50 kind of pioneered some crazy shit because that nigga was like, yo, if I'm beefing with you, we can't even be in the same space together type shit. So that's where this was a beef that was brought into the industry as opposed to let's call it Biggie Tupac shit.
Right.
Like, that ended up some industry shit turning into real shit.
Right. Yeah.
And so
when you get shot 5 times.
Yeah, so it's a completely different situation when we talking about all of these different beefs that happen
right
in the industry. Same thing with the I mean, that's why like look, we got 2 crowns right here for Jay and Nas, bro. Let's call it like that's still the king shit because it was like, yo, that was the only one that we really had that the question at hand.
Who was the best?
What the question at hand was being answered at the time, and it like I look at it that battle was so great for hip hop and it worked out so well that still to this day we still having that fucking conversation, and so.
I'm not having that conversation.
No, I'm saying people are still having the conversation about Jay being the best, Nas being the best. Like, that conversation is still being had. It's probably going to be had to the end of time.
Hov is the best.
But yeah, obviously, bro.
Nas put his hands on women.
Come on, bro.
He do. Khalees. That's why I don't listen to Nas.
All right, that's why he don't listen to Nas. I got you, bro.
I'm just saying.
You can't separate that, and it's okay.
I can't.
It's okay.
Respectfully.
It's okay.
Nas is nice.
It's okay. I respect it.
Which makes it worse.
But I respect it, but I'm not going to say that Jay is better than Nas just because Nas put his hands on women.
No, I'm not saying I'm just saying, like, if it's tied, that's my tiebreaker. Like, if all things equal.
Man.
If all things equal,
that's your tiebreaker?
Yeah.
All right.
Jay don't put hands on women.
All right. I'll give you that.
Like, let's keep it a bean.
I'm sorry, bro.
Let's
That
keep it a
shit-
bean.
all
What
right,
we
that-
talking?
That shit funny, bro.
I mean,
that's funny. That's funny.
It is what it
But,
is. They both nice.
But I think when it comes to the situation at hand, this nigga, yo, hey, you standing on business, bro. I give you that, bro.
I told you.
You keeping that same energy. But when it comes to the situation at hand, when it's Drake and Kendrick, like obviously the fans are gonna continue to have the argument about who's better, Drake or Kendrick.
Right.
What I'm saying is, after Euphoria, when we go into Family Matters, Meet the Grams, and even Not Like Us, that shit slap, bro. It slap. But when we go into this section of the battle,
Yeah.
like I think we're beyond the point of is this determining who's better.
Right.
Like we're beyond that, and so for me, that's where I say, dang, like I don't think this is no longer good for hip hop because like we're beyond that point.
Gotcha.
Is it entertaining as fuck? Yes, absolutely, bro. Like I'm here for it, but
And I think it's good for hip hop for other reasons.
I think it's good for other reasons. Yes, absolutely, absolutely. It's good for other reasons. The same way the whole 50 Cent and Ja Rule beef was good for hip hop for other reasons.
Right.
You know what I mean? Them niggas in the Hit
I'm
Factory
still mad
stabbing
about
each
that.
other up and shit. Like
I'm still mad
but-
about that.
hey,
It's
bro.
murder
Nah,
for
nigga,
life.
it's G-Unit for life, bro. Nut. Come on, bro.
Like, we talking about a 20v1?
We not about to play with that one, bro.
You talking about a 20v1?
Yeah, we not about to play with that.
Ja Rule was going against Aftermath.
Oh yeah,
Like nobody really talk about that. It was 50
Yeah.
Cent, Eminem, Busta Rhymes, because he was signed to Aftermath,
Yeah.
randomly
Yeah.
was like, "Listen, Jeffrey, like
the whole
like,
fucking trash
Busta Rhymes
ass
not even a
D12.
right.
All
like
of them
he
niggas,
was getting.
bro. Obi Trice was getting at the niggas, bro.
Obi
Like
Trice was nice.
all of them, bro. Like it was basically Ja Rule versus
You know
Detroit.
You know where Ja Rule messed up? The exact moment where Ja Rule messed up.
What?
He said, "Now we know Kim is a known." Like he was talking about Kim, and then he
You talking
compared
about the
her
magic stick?
to Haley, and he said, "I wonder what Haley gonna be when she grows up." That's where he messed up.
Yo, I think he messed up because 50 Cent just came too strong and just, you know,
50 Cent was a hypocrite.
that nigga 50
Nigga
Cent.
was making fun of Ja
That
Rule for singing, then he
hey.
turned around and did 21 Questions. That nigga was a hypocrite. I'ma die on that hill. Ja Rule was doing the singing and rapping before 50, and then 50 took him out and just was like, "I'm gonna take your flow now.
I'm not gonna
Have a
disagree.
baby by me. Be your
I'm
million."
not gonna disagree with you. I'm not gonna
All right.
disagree with you at all. I'm not. But 50 Cent clearly was better. Clearly, yo. If he wasn't better, he wouldn't have had the power or the ammunition to take this nigga out the game.
It was a
that he
perfect
did, bro.
storm.
It was the perfect storm, and that nigga 50 he came with it, bro. Like, cause think about it, right? Ja Rule could have did whatever, bro. That nigga 50 still had vitamin water. That nigga still had a video game. That nigga still had sneakers. That nigga still had a clothing line. That nigga was still dropping bombs on that nigga non-stop. I smell pussy. Is that you, Irv? He wasn't stopping. And that's what bro, even now the nigga still ain't stopped that whole, like,
Forever. It's a forever
bro,
beat.
that nigga bought the first row of seats to goddamn
Which I think is hilarious
Ja
because as
nigga
an
was
artist,
nigga was trying to buy Ja Rule's masters, bro. Like he's not letting this nigga live, bro.
as an artist, if I'm performing and there's nobody there, and I find out 50 Cent has bought all those seats, that's not a diss to me. I'm still getting paid.
Yo, it wasn't
It
about
was a sold out, technically.
it wasn't about
Thank you.
Hey, it wasn't about that. It wasn't about that. It was about the entire first few rows of your concert being completely empty, bro.
Right, but I'm saying if somebody bought those tickets are already sold.
Yo, you right. They
Thank
sold. Yeah, he got paid.
Right.
He got paid, but it's a psychological thing now. Now you got to perform with two empty rows right in front of you, nigga. Like right in front, bro. So you gotta act like you don't see that shit. That's what I'm saying. Like
got you.
That's like nigga like when niggas go to the movies and niggas ain't trying to sit in the front rows.
Yeah.
Bro, the same shit, bro. Like you gotta, you know, but it's not a screen. It's you, nigga. Like you gotta.
It's not a screen.
It's you. You gotta wear that shit. So Like I was
What
like,
would I be without you?
like nigga, like I don't know if you ever performed before, bro.
No.
Nigga, that shit matters. That shit matters, bro. Like
Word.
if they ain't in it, it's hard for you to be in it, bro.
I feel you.
It's hard. It's hard. It's like think about it like being a comedian and you up there and niggas ain't laughing,
Niggas,
bro.
it's
Like
crickets.
shit get rough. Nigga,
Yeah.
you seen that nigga Desi Banks when he's like, man, this shit real. I'm like, damn, nigga, yo, you might just walk out, bro. That's it. They have spoken.
And you know who else has spoken? The fans.
Yeah.
Kendrick won.
Nigga, pop.
It's not even close.
Yo, I'm gonna be, hey, so look.
Rest in peace, Drake.
Nah, hey, I mean, yo, I think
There's nothing he can
I
say.
think this is how we close it out. Like, what did this nigga do?
He goes on vacation, like he said he was going to. And he got to, you know what he got to do? He got to come back with heat that has nothing to do with the beef. Like how Rick Ross came out with BMF
Yeah.
when 50 was going at him.
Oh yeah.
Because, like, if you got a hit,
Yeah.
that's all that matters.
So
Ignore Kendrick.
and just drop another hit record and
Yep.
like the shit ain't never happened, because the reality is, like, when it comes to that, Kendrick has to chase after you for that anyways. So I do agree with that, but I'm gonna take it a step further. You said he go on vacation.
That's what he said.
I say, nigga, you get on the first flight out the country and you don't come back. Don't come back, bro. They about to come get you, bro.
And stop the slave references. It's weird.
Nah. I don't give a fuck about that shit.
I do.
I hope that album art was Photoshopped, nigga, because if it's not, nigga, bop.
Yeah, clear your camp.
You out of there, bro. You out of there.
Clear your camp. It's gross.
And before I close out, though, I ain't know that nigga Kung Fu Kenny was so funny, bro. Like, this
That
shit,
nigga's hilarious.
This shit funny, bro.
Probably
this
a
shit-
minor.
This shit funny, bro. Freaky ass nigga, you a 69 god. Run for your life. I will be singing that for the rest of my life. Y'all niggas freaky, y'all some freaky 9 god. Wash your hands, keep them to yourself, God. We out there, bitch, peace out, oh God.